Alright. Today I am going to talk to you about authenticity. What kind of city is this? Interesting. Authenticity, and is authenticity even real? Is there even such thing as authenticity? Think of authenticity, you think of being yourself, being true, being genuine, being maybe some people say being comfortable with yourself, being in your own skin, being who you are, being who you are, not putting on a flashy show, not trying to impress or trying to being under peer pressure or social pressure to do anything, and it's like who you are alone, maybe. I don't know about that. You see, and here lies the difficulty in understanding the complex world of authenticity. So let's deep dive into it. Okay, definition wise, we've covered it. I want to speak about my journey on being an authentic self. So up to now, I still do not know what the heck authenticity really is. I mean, surprise, surprise. Because I've been hearing so many things about it, especially on the RSD and um, Edit House Strength Camp channel, and it drives deep into me. Who am I? The big question of who am I really? Like, really. Um, so I've changed a lot. Every single year I've changed, and like no joke, I say I've changed means I've changed um, a lot. I mean, not just on a physical form, not just on my jobs and stuff. Like every single year, like radically changed. Okay, let's just do a very brief history. JC time, I was this like super nerd, running 3 clubs, photography, um, and shit. I got phone calls. Is there a way to pause this? Oh yes, there is. That's good. Okay, I completely forgotten where I left off. Oh yeah. So it's about the summary of my life and how things changed so fast. During JC, I was basically a freaking nerd, dorky person. Photography, strategy, and games club. Scrawny as hell. Couldn't even pass my IPPT, my NAFA test. And being drafted to the army, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But I grew to like it as I became a commander. Some aspects of it, and especially a tour guide. I love tour guides. So that's where I really started to speak, combined together with coaching experience, going down to school to conduct workshops, life skills, and seminars. And voila, poof! After that, I started SMU. That's when I truly became a super sporty person. I cycle every other day and started rock climb a lot and deep dive into business competitions, and also the art sides of me came out a lot. Politics, social sciences, psychology. Wow, big change. Computer side came up too. Coding, and arts side. That's a start. When you talk about Photoshop, Illustrator, marketing, corporate communications, a wonderful experience. And went to Europe, and that's mind blown. Global perspective, especially when taking politics and being interested in the whole entire world, which broadens my perspective like hell in terms of personal beliefs. Just like see things. Yeah, I became more cynical. It's just a gut feel. Last time I was like really staunch believer in, and now I'm like being plagued with so much doubts. Went through philosophical arguments like mad, like can't believe it, man. The amount of philosophy that I go through is just insane, super insane. So who am I? Who really am I? What am I? Do what you are passionate about. That's what people say. Do be who you are and tackle build on your strength. Well, I'm a changing person. I'm a completely evolving person year after year. Especially now, like tuberculosis has struck me, and lost my job, fired for another. Like, what the fuck is going on? Can't cycle anymore. I love to cycle. Can't cycle. I can't go to the gym. In the past, I just like do it like free, man. Oh shit. Okay, I think I'm supposed to keep this short. I just remember a time where I cycled to all the way to the city on my bicycle, and people like thought I was crazy. Just a total change from trains and buses to bicycle. It's a joke. Learn motorcycle also, it's cool. So, can I say that I'm an ever-changing person, I'm a completely evolving person? Is that my authentic self? Like, the authentic Clement is an evolving, constantly changing, dynamic, holistic Clement. Is that right? Or maybe it is more of the authentic Clement is his inner child, who likes to, I don't know what the frick is my inner child. Who is my inner child? I guess somebody who, I don't know, maybe analytical self? No idea, right? So, what? Is it changing dynamic? Is it analytical? Am I, young time I was like the quietest person in class all throughout? Is that who I really am? Like, quiet, introverted person? I say no, I don't feel that really means authenticity. Oh, it's because of all these questions that I start to realize that, hey, actually maybe authenticity isn't even real. Irony, right? Authenticity isn't even authentic. It doesn't actually exist because this is just pretty much the social term which people create down through the years. Doesn't mean a shit. Doesn't mean a thing. It's just trying to get somebody, I'm guessing like shoving somebody back into his former self. Like, you know, like when someone tries to do something, tries to improve himself, tries to speak up, or tries to act good to impress other people, like be real, be authentic, you know, and it's just like being slapped in the face for that. Just one of my maybe not theory. So, what if it's not real? What if there's no such thing as your real self? What if I am just who I am? What if there's just really many facets of a diamond, which is me, some less polished than others, and I am the multifaceted diamond, and these are my authentic selves that I are. I am. I are many, 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 many things. And I think I like that kind of idea. So there's no such thing as one true authentic self. There is many authentic selves. Many authentic selves. It's like, if I were to describe like my let's say I have to describe my friends, how are my friends like? I can't describe them. I can't describe them as a whole. I only can describe them as mini groups of friends who have different personalities, different characters, and so many different things, right? So same thing, authenticity is my multifaceted self, right? So when someone is emo for like 2 hours a day, that is her authentic self. When somebody's bubbly and lively, that is her authentic self. Or maybe someone's just really quiet and contemplative, like typically what I do. Or when I go for a social event, I am very outspoken. I love to interact with everybody and anybody. And I have so many authentic selves, right? Even though I might not display it in a lot of time. Like, how often do I go for social events right now? Not many. Really like few, right? And that doesn't mean that that isn't who I am. In a social setting, that is my authentic self. In my toilet, sitting on my great white throne, the way I behave contemplatively or just distracting myself is myself. I wonder what about dreams, where we spend 1/3 of our lives dreaming. Our thoughts and our dreams, could that represent our authentic subconscious self, which stems a lot of our desires? I don't know. Well, maybe there's no such thing as a authentic self, a real self. Maybe there is, and if there is, I hope that it's more of a multifaceted self, that you even like the definition of being dynamic is included in the equation, because it's very scary for me. When I do like the personality test, DSC, MBTI, I freaking struggle with it. I really struggle with it. I remember the first time I did, like the first question I asked is, who am I? Really, it's more of a, I asked the question, in what situation do I place myself in to describe my personality? And that's very strange. And actually, in that particular case, I was working for the company called I can't remember. I think that they should say in your work environment, what is your personality like, rather than saying who how you are most often like. I think there's a bad judgment on their side for explanation. So now let's flip the equation and ask this question: is there such thing as an inauthentic self? Instead of a word unauthentic, unauthentic self, not real, not being who you are. Is there such thing? I guess there is such thing as not being who you are. More of like you more of, how do I say, when you are not part of that it was not one of your facets of the diamond, maybe that is not your authentic self. Actually, you know what, screw it, let's not use the word authentic. That's not your comfortable self, I would say. Even comfortable is a very tricky word. Let's say I want to go on a path of self-improvement and I just decide to take a deep dive into something else, and people say that that is not me, that's why I'm not performing the best. And how long does it take for you to become a part of you? For a lot of things, let's say a very shy person who is a very shy person who wants to improve their speaking skills, they might take many years, right? And if the person starts at 20 and becomes a grandmaster at speaking at 50 years old, like I'm presuming that I'm going to draw a spectrum of inauthentic versus authentic, where at 50 the mastery stage is quote unquote authentic self, very different from past self or original self versus, you know, I can't say that my old self is my authentic self. A lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people term that old self is my authentic self. Okay, so in conclusion, I feel that there is right now my current stance that I feel that there is such thing as unauthentic, there is such thing as authenticity, although sometimes I really question that, in the sense that because we are changing so much and it's very hard to pin down what ourselves is. So I guess the best definition for me, personally, my own view is authenticity is myself plus my multifaceted, dynamic, ever-changing self. Well, the reason why I can't give you a clear opinion is because I'm struggling with the opinion of authenticity, and that's the whole purpose of this video. Halloween special!